Hey guys, I'm Kitish, and it's been a while since I have posted the unboxing video of this mouse, and I have been using it since then. And I am posting the review video now after all this time is because I wanted to test it thoroughly inside out. So this is my review of the Logitech M590. First, all the buttons are very clicky and tactile. Then, the shape is also very comfortable to hold. And the tracking is also pretty good because of the high precision sensor used. It has the resolution of 1000 dpi, which means the cursor moves 1000 pixels for 1 inch of the mouse moved. And this mouse is called a silent wireless mouse, and that is true. This is a traditional mouse. Listen to the clicking sound of this. It makes noise. Now listen to this. It's so silent. And as I have been using this mouse for more than 2 months now, and the battery is still at 100%. Logitech says the battery lasts up to 2 years. So far, this looks promising. Okay, to start using the mouse, there are two ways. One is via Bluetooth, and the second way is with this unifying receiver which comes with it. To pair the mouse, turn it on with the button given under the mouse and make sure the light is blinking at number 1. And if you press and hold the button for 3 seconds, the light starts blinking quickly. Now the mouse is ready to pair and is visible for the devices around it, and you can pair it. After pairing, the light doesn't blink. And if you want to connect another device, it may be your smartphone, tablet, or even another laptop. Then press that button again. It will be ready to pair with the second device. Now repeat the same process as you did earlier for the first one. Now with the press of a button, you can seamlessly switch between two devices. Then the connection is almost instant. As soon as you turn on the switch, the connection is established. Some mice may take a second or two to establish the connection and then connect. But here it is fast. And you need the Logitech Options software to register the unifying receiver with the computer. The link to that is given in the description. This options has a ton of customization options. So I'll talk about that later in this video. Now this mouse has the three usual buttons, the right click, left click and the scroll wheel, along with 4 extra customizable buttons through the options software. There are some pre-assigned tasks for these side buttons like next and previous web pages in Chrome, but you can change it with whatever task you want it to do. And the other 2 extra buttons are in the scroll wheel itself. It can be used for horizontal scrolling, which is rare and great because you won't find this feature in many of the mice, and even if you did, it won't be priced so low. And this feature is very helpful for video editors and for people who work with large database and Excel files. Now, let's dive into the ocean of customizations this mouse offers. In the app, it shows the remaining battery and the mode you are connected, that is, Bluetooth or with the unifying receiver. You will see 2 images of the mouse showing you all the possible customizable buttons. Here, if you hover the cursor over the buttons, it shows the assigned tasks for the button, and tapping on it, you will get a whole set of commands which you can assign to specific buttons. Almost all the commands can be used with pretty much any button, but some commands are only for specific buttons such as gesture button command. This command is available only for the scroll button and the side buttons. And speaking of gesture button, if you select the gesture button command, you can assign the available gestures. So now after assigning, we can do 5 tasks with one button. And if you select custom, you can assign any command you want. So if you assign the gesture button command, you get 9 extra virtual buttons instead of 5. And you can do the same for the 2 side buttons also. So as I said, there are a ton of customization options. And for the cherry on top of all this, you can assign the commands for any specific app. For example, I have assigned forward and back for the side buttons. But if I go to Premiere Pro and for those same buttons, I have assigned other tasks like backspace and Ctrl K, which is the shortcut for cut in Premiere Pro. And for the middle button, I have assigned Ctrl Z. You know what that means. Not just one app. You can assign different commands for each app you use. But you gotta remember all the commands you have assigned for all those apps if you do so. Now in the point and scroll, you can adjust the pointing speed, toggle smooth scrolling on or off, and even change the direction of scrolling. Even for this, you can choose different settings for different apps. I'll come to the flow settings in just a minute. All the information and features I told you was for one device only. If you have another laptop or PC, you can reassign each and every command you had just assigned for the first device and change them according to the needs of the second device. Coming to the flow, this feature allows this mouse to connect to two computers at a time by moving the cursor to the edge of the screen of one computer and the cursor appears in the another computer. And you can copy paste content between them without any hassle of connecting all those hideous wires. And here, the green colored screen is the screen the cursor is in. You can change the corners by dragging the screen around. But I don't think you will ever use this feature. I mean, it's not a useless or gimmicky feature, but it needs an active internet connection to work. And not everyone will use two computers at a time except for video editors and content creators. If smartphones had support for Logitech options, Flow would have made some sense. But if you want to connect the mouse to your smartphone, you can just by pairing it with Bluetooth, but with a sacrifice for gestures. And this is the only caveat in my opinion. And yes, I'm nitpicking. But if we keep that aside, just imagine how sophisticated this mouse is. It packs all these features in such a small form factor. And if you are creative enough to assign the commands properly to all these buttons, most of your work can be done quickly through this mouse using gestures. I don't think you could ask for more under 3000 rupees. I have searched for many mice and for this price all the mice were usual, normal, with no extra buttons and not so many features like this. So finally, my verdict is this mouse is too shy to be slow. Because as I told you earlier in this video, there are a lot of situations where this mouse is fast and you can't find a noticeable lag. After all these customizations, it never slowed down. And it's worth the money. You won't regret it if you buy it. I think nobody has explained many of the features of this Logitech M590. Hope you liked this video. You will find the purchase link to this mouse in the description below and it's just one click away. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.